Hi everyone, welcome back to Faith and Flour. I'm Robin and this is my mom Janet. And while I'm here visiting in North Carolina, we decided to tackle a little decluttering project in her closet. So that's what we're going to share with you today. This was something really simple. She's already done a lot of work in her closet and I'll show you guys that. She's done a lot of reorganizing and decluttering. And so she just has a couple areas left, and one of them is a shelf, and so that's what we're going to concentrate on today.
Yeah, thank goodness my daughter came to visit. I've been wanting to do this, and she's the perfect one to help me with that job. So we're really enjoying each other.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun while we were doing it. So we'll try to share with you a little bit of the process, and hopefully this will give you some motivation to tackle a small area in your home. So let's get started and we'll show you what we're doing. Almost 5 years ago, we moved from North Carolina to Texas. We love Texas, but a little part of me will always feel like North Carolina is home. And that's where my extended family lives, so of course it's always great when we get to return. My parents really used their time at home during the pandemic to do a lot of reorganizing and decluttering throughout their home, and so their closet is looking great. They have cleared out so many things and reorganized very well. They like to use cardboard boxes because the humidity in North Carolina is very high, and the cardboard is much more breathable than a lot of other materials for storage containers. They have pared down a lot of their clothes and really organized everything. Taking their closet in little bite-sized chunks has really worked well for my mom, and so we're just going to take one more bite out of her closet and tackle this area where she has various items on these shelves. So we're going to kind of go Konmari style. We're going to clear absolutely everything out, put it in her bedroom on her bed, and sort through it. In the KonMari method of decluttering, Marie Kondo suggests that you take an entire category of items and declutter them all at one time. Therefore, if clothing were the category we were working on, we would need to gather up the clothes from the closet, from the dresser drawers, and any other place in the home where you store clothing before you begin. That method is very successful for a lot of people, and it is hugely popular because it works. But when you don't have a big chunk of time, that can be very overwhelming and a reason for a lot of people to put off decluttering. Today we're going to apply a KonMari style method to this one area of my mom's closet. So after we clear the shelves entirely, we will sort through each item one by one, making very quick decisions and dividing things into 4 different categories. We will have a pile for items that my mom wants to keep, things to donate, things to throw away, and things that belong in another location in the home. Once the shelves are empty, it's a great opportunity to quickly wipe them down, and we'll let them dry while we are sorting all the items on my mom's bed. Seeing everything out on my mom's bed like this can feel a little bit overwhelming, but once you get moving and you start making quick decisions, it goes very quickly. We decided to start with some things that my mom had collected that she was already pretty sure she wanted to part with. That way we could get the process moving quickly to start. My mom has osteoporosis, which is under control now, but she did have a series of bone breaks, and as a result, she has quite a collection of orthopedic type products that she used when she was recovering from various surgeries and things. Of course, my mom hopes that she'll never need to use these things again, but they are very expensive, so you don't want to declutter them if you think you may have to repurchase them one day. So we are just maintaining the size of what we can fit into this box and getting rid of any duplicates or things she knows that she won't reuse.
Wow.
What is that?
And I broke my femur.
Oh my gosh, okay.
I had to wear that.
Okay. Wow.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen again. I don't know. I mean, do you think, I would imagine if that ever happened again, they'd probably give you something else, don't you think?
Okay.
I think so. That's not going to happen again. Yeah. Okay. But they look like they might be deteriorating, so you might as well throw those out. Well, that's good. We got a pretty good sized garbage bag going there already.
After we got this category pared down to a reasonable size and contained in one box with the addition of one item, we were ready to move on to other categories. And the process really picked up momentum at this point, and it became much more enjoyable as well, just seeing the progress that we made in such a short period of time. Rather than deferring decisions, when my mom was unsure about something, she went ahead and tried it on. So there were a couple of clothing items, there were some belts that she wasn't sure about, and we also tried to come up with ways to store it besides putting it on the shelf if it made more sense. For instance, with the belts, we decided to hang them on a hanger, and that way they would be a lot more accessible.
These pants? You just made a face like you don't like these pants.
I don't.
Okay.
They look horrible on me, but I have worn them probably.
Okay, well, you know Marie Kondo. Have you heard about her?
Who?
Marie Kondo?
Yeah.
Okay, so she has this thing about, does it spark joy? And from the look that you just gave me on your face, I can say with absolute certainty that these do not bring you joy.
Okay.
All of the items that are to be donated were put into a trash bag so that we can take them to a donation center as soon as possible. The rest of the items on the bed are things that are going to go back on the shelf, and we tried to group things with like items to make it easier to organize. We made a lot of decluttering progress today. We have 2 bags plus 2 boxes for the trash and 1 bag to donate. The orthopedic box is going back on the top shelf because hopefully this is something she is not going to need on a regular basis. And then we will arrange her clothes on the middle shelves that are easy for her to reach. My parents' room was restored in very little time, and yet her closet looks so much better. So I'm going to show you the before. And here is the after. What a difference.
So that project, I would estimate, would take you about an hour to an hour and a half. It took us a little longer because we were filming, but it really wasn't a bad thing to tackle if just have a short period of time. And sometimes taking projects in small chunks like that is a lot easier, right? Less overwhelming.
And less stressful.
Yeah. We also recommend doing it with somebody. It's a lot more fun. So if you can find somebody who's willing to go through it with you, I think you'll find the process enjoyable, and it's always nice to get a second opinion on some things, right?
That's right.
Somebody
yeah.
who will encourage you to be maybe a little bit more ruthless than you would be otherwise.
That's right. I got room to go shopping now.
Uh-oh, that's not the point. We really appreciate you spending your time with us today. Thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the comments and in the next video. Have a great week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.